Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome on into a Star Wars book review. Today we're looking at the brand new Character Encyclopedia new edition for LEGO Star Wars. It comes with an exclusive Darth Maul from Solo, a Star Wars story. And this actually releases right now today, and the price for it should say on the back is $19.99 USD and $24.99 Canadian. So you can pick this up right now. Recommend ordering it. Don't order it from like Amazon because I actually got this one day delivered and I didn't pay for it. All I did was pre-order it from Chapters Indigo, which is like the US's, it's Canada's Barnes and Nobles. So it's really great. It came in one day, so that's really awesome. Probably faster than anything that Amazon can do right now because of all the other things that they're shipping out. So I figured that we'd take a look at the figure in a bit, but just flip through the book. And I've already flipped through and noticed a couple of problems and different things. So in the front here, you've got the contents, which is broken down by episode, and it goes chronologically. So there is no Old Republic, there's no expanded universe or anything actually in this book. It's only canon stuff. And they are missing some other things, which I'll talk about in a second. But in the back, you could see all the characters are listed by names if you just want to go and find them, like Poe Dameron, and then you can go to page 221. Let's start things off here. Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan. And I don't know, I'm just going to quickly flip through everything. I don't really want to talk about everything too much, but one thing I do want to mention is at the bottom there are little page numbers and Darth Maul's head is there, so that's pretty cool. All the different protocol droids, even though technically this isn't chronological in Star Wars, but flipping through, this is one of the most expensive and rare minifigures. If you do own it, you don't want it, sell it because it is super expensive. So you can see here they're just talking about all the different versions. This is a good example to talk about with Mace Windu, with the light up lightsabers and different things like that. And there was actually one version of him that didn't have a light up lightsaber, but they're not mentioning that here. So Darth Maul, we'll get to him in a bit, but they also have his Clone Wars and Santa appearance. But I guess that's the end. It doesn't make sense, some of the chronological order. But yeah, you'll see here as we flip through. Jango. So they're missing one of the Boba Fett variants. It's not a very complete book. Like, we'll get to why in a bit, but I'm genuinely a little disappointed, and I normally always find mistakes in these books, and specifically when it comes to Lego books. Like, I remember the last DC one said that the Ultimate Batmobile, the Ultimate Collector Batmobile from 2006 was actually, like, where did they show the other Ahsoka? The other Batmobile was actually from 2006, came out in 2012 as well. They had a re-release, which isn't true, and there's a ton of other mistakes in that book. So I figured I'd just sit down and mention it. So it's interesting here. Another thing I forgot, but it was actually in two sets. So we've already had two sets that you can get the 501st Clone Trooper in, and now we're just talking about Phase 2 ones, as well as one for Phase 1 for the Wolf Pack. And there's Rex and Commander Cody at the top there. Look at the old Grievous. That's so funny to see together. Missing the original Asajj Ventress. And Padme. My goodness, that figure is... We really need an update. Shakti. She's another one that needs to be updated. Just the face. I know that some people actually sell face prints and different things updated. But, yeah. I'm sorry for the noise in the background, but... Just going to keep flipping through. Hondo's another one that I updated in my series. Ayla Secure looks really great. Look at the comparison there between the two. Cad Bane. Oh, I want to get another Cad Bane figure. A bunch of the bounty hunters. Do they not have a separate one for Pre-Vizsla? Let's see. All the bounty hunters now, and now we're on Quinlan Voss. Weird choice to show Anakin for the big version. Same with Obi-Wan. It's very weird, the choices we're going to get to in a bit, but some of them are from the most recent 2020 sets, and then some of them are not, so... Wow, bunch of Astromechs, that's crazy. Oh, I really want that Luminara. And there's another Luminara version here. See, I don't understand. It's not, I would almost say the new edition non-complete, because there's a lot of things that they are missing in this. Palpatine. Alright, now we're into Solo. And then Minban Trooper. Tobias Beckett. Alright, here's where it's going to start to get interesting. So here's Maul. Let's go ahead and let's actually take a break right now. Take a look at the minifigure. Here is the brand new Darth Maul Crimson Dawn version, and he looks so awesome. I love that it's a new face print. It's probably my favorite part. It doesn't have that creepy smile, and he looks really cool there, as well as the feet leg printing there. It looks so awesome. I wish that it was dual molded. It is a bit of a shame, but I think that it looks so cool there on gun metal gray. You can't really tell from some of the coloring, but it still looks really cool. And of course, it comes with his double-sided lightsaber, which really needs a new piece. But I love the torso printing there with the necklace and everything. As well as on the back, you can see how he's got the hood just there. It looks really awesome, and this is actually from Solo, a Star Wars story. So it's kind of interesting that a few years later they decided to go back and give this version of Maul a figure, which is really cool, really detailed. Now we're into Rebels, just like that. So here's the first version of the Stormtrooper that we see, and that is the Rebels version. Zeb is another one if you have. He's worth a lot of money. Also, I didn't realize this, but there is another version of Kanan that they're not showing here. But a black-haired version, or is it it's the black-haired version of him. And it actually is super rare from, I think it was from the first Ghost that came with him. So that's really interesting if you have it. It's worth so much money. They're worth the same, and it's just a difference of hair color, which is crazy. Alright, now we're into Rogue One, which is when you'd think that a Stormtrooper would show up, but they're saving it for Episode 4, I guess. It's a nice render of him, even though most of these aren't renders. Alright, so here's the Stormtrooper. This is what I want to talk about. Why this book just doesn't make any sense. So number one, here is the Stormtrooper page. You've got the different versions, the classic versions, then there was the different one with that helmet, and then, anyways, then they're showing here a silver Stormtrooper Chrome version. Instead of mentioning that on the front cover, there's actually one here, and it's even outdated. Like, this is the one in between these two. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. I don't get, some of these are like, some that makes it seem like this book's really current, and then sometimes they take a step back, but that's really interesting. They talk about the C-3PO there. Rebel Trooper. Also, I'm trying to think, I don't think, we missed Bail, right? And there's no dress version of her, so they didn't include anyone from there. Also, Wedge Antilles, right? No Wedge. And why are we seeing the Hoth version of Han here when it, like, I know it's the most detailed one, but we're in Episode 4. Give us a Cantina version. It's very weird. Lauren. I hope I point out 10 mistakes so I could clickbait it and put that in the thumbnail. On Hoth now. See, we're on Hoth. It's fine. I guess we're not on Hoth yet because he's just in the X-Men outfit, but this is really interesting. We really need a Yavin 4 base with updated metal versions for everybody here. The metal piece, I think that would be a really good variant. Alright, now we're actually on Hoth. My apologies. Now I made a mistake. Does that add up to the 10 mistakes in this video? Two versions of Bosk. There's a ton of different Boba Fett versions. They're not even showing his face print, which they did for his father. Look at that Lando. So nice. Do they talk about and the matching 20th anniversary? Okay. Yep, 2 Ugnaughts. So they've given a whole page to this version of Han. I guess because it ties into 6. There's... Okay, let's see if they... Jedi Knight. Alright, let's see if they do a different version of him. Lando... We haven't had an updated Mon Mothma since regular pupils. Huh. I think it's about time then. Same with Akbar. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hiding out on Endor, Luke. That's the name. Oh my goodness. Alright, here's where I want to stop. Look at this. Scout Trooper, not the updated one. This is from 2013 last appearance. They don't have the updated one. And same with Wicket. There's a more updated version. It's so they're on the same page together. They've had sets from 2019. They mention the 20th anniversary ones, but then they don't update the Scout Trooper. And then right here, you're gonna notice something. We go from Return of the Jedi. Also, no Rex. Would have given Rex a page. Right here, Inferno Squad, Iden, and the three other members of Inferno Squad. Disappointed. That's canon. It's not like it's expanded universe stuff, you know. Not happy about that. So now we're into the newer stuff. Does Lor San Tekka not even get his own page? Wow. Crazy, some of these choices. But they give, like, on-card plot. Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry, but it does not make sense to me. Isn't that the newer Finn? Okay. That was the newer Finn. And then you've got the Leia from Resistance, and then Poe from Resistance. But that's about the only extent for the show. So again, another canon thing. They talk about Rebels, they talk about Clone Wars, but not here. Also, by the way, between 6 and 7, Mandalorian. Should have had some Mandalorian pages back there. No other version of old Luke there. Jedi in hiding, they call him. And then I thought, well, maybe they're just not having the most recent stuff, that they don't include episode 9. And then they go into this with old Lando here. The new Rey, the new Kylo. And the Sith Trooper and Poe, but nothing for Finn. So there's so many mistakes in here. But anyways, everyone, that is going to do it for this review of the small figure as well as the book. Let me know down below in the comment section what you think. But I hope that you did enjoy the video, and I hope that you all have a great day. I'll see you all in the next one.